Hey guys, it's Simply Obsessed and welcome to my channel. And my oh my, it has been a mighty long time since I've said those words and I have missed you guys terribly. So before we dive into the details for this Playful Pastel Kids Room, let me just explain myself, let me explain my absence. So 2020 was a crazy year. I'm pretty sure that all of you I'm pretty sure that everybody here knows that 2020 was a crazy year, or it wasn't the year that we anticipated. It wasn't the year that we envisioned. So yeah, 2020 was crazy, and I was just exhausted, and I needed a moment to just take care of myself, just take a break from things and just chill. And that break turned into me being lazy, and it turned into a much longer hiatus than I anticipated. I intended on taking just a couple days off to just chill and relax, and it turned into quite the lengthy hiatus, and I was lazy and all that. So yeah, that explains my absence. But just because I was lazy and unmotivated and just in a weird space does not mean that I did not think about you guys. I have missed you terribly. I love hanging out with you guys. I love talking about all things Sims with you guys. I love sharing builds and just chatting and live streaming. I love all that, and I have missed you all terribly. And I'm happy to say that I'm in a space to where I'm motivated again and I'm excited again, and I can't wait to dive into my favorite game with you guys. I've missed you all, and I'm just ready to get back into the groove. So yeah, that's my little explanation for where I've been. So let's go ahead and dive into today's speed build. So today I have a Playful Pastel Kids Room that features a loft bed that was given to us in one of the recent updates, and you guys, I'm so excited to finally have bunk beds and loft beds in The Sims 4. They should have been there already. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. I think that the Discover University expansion pack would have been the perfect time to introduce bunk beds. But hey, I don't know all the crazy game making magic and restrictions that they have to deal with while making the game. So I'm just thankful to have them in the game right now. I am a little peeved though. So with loft beds, if you place too many things under them, the bed is not useful, and that's something that I discovered in the middle of creating this room. So you see that there's a cute little kawaii faced little poof seating thing under the bed. Well, I had to move it and rearrange it because I discovered that placing too many things under the bed, under the loft bed, makes it not function. And I had heard some rumors about that, and while I was building this I was like, let me just Google this to make sure that that's true. And yeah, it turned out to be true. So I had to play test in the middle of the build and figure out how to rearrange some things. So you'll see a little later that the poof is no longer going to be under the bed. I just had to rearrange some things and make it work. But that's a little disappointing because the main point of a loft bed is to maximize your space, and if you can't use the space under a loft bed, then it doesn't really make sense. Hopefully that's something that is addressed soon. Hopefully that's something that can be patched and fixed or whatever, because I want to be able to add cute little things under there. I want it all to work. But even though the loft bed has a little hiccup, I'm happy about the bunk beds, and I'm really in love with this room. I wanted it to be cute and colorful and playful. I wanted to use pastels because we're in the springtime, and I'm just loving all the pastel colors that I'm seeing. And you know, like I just wanted to incorporate like the springtime color pastel feel, and I think I accomplished that. I love the color of the comforter on this bunk bed because it's the same comforter that is used in my favorite game pack, which is Parenthood. I love the little beds that came with Parenthood. I love that little flower bed. I use that a lot in my gameplay. So I love the color scheme for this loft bed, and I think everything just works well together. I wanted this room to be cute and colorful and playful, And I love the items that were used in this room because they're things that I haven't really played with before. So the curtains came from Cats and Dogs. I've never used that before. Some of the Void Critter wall art that you're going to see a little later, those are things that I've never really used before, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself to just step out of my comfort zone and use bits and pieces that I don't really dive into, and I'm proud of the end result. I think this room is so cute and playful and adorable. I just love it. If I were a kid, I would totally want for this to be my bedroom. My favorite thing in this room would have to be the little kawaii poof, the little kawaii face poof that's under the loft bed. I think that is so adorable, so cute, and yeah, it's just so cute. And to be honest, I haven't played the, what is it called, Snowy Adventure, Winter Adventure, I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, but I have been gone for so long that I have yet to play with that expansion pack, and building this room really gave me a chance to dive into the items that came along with that pack and build by. So I'm really excited about exploring some of the new things that I haven't really looked at, like the things from that pack. I'm excited about the kits that we have. We have vacuums now, we have bunk beds, we have so much stuff, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, so I'm adding void critters to the wall. I thought they were really cute. I never really used them before. I wanted to step out my comfort zone and try something new. Now for the TV, I do have a regret for the TV. I think I placed it a little too high, but if you do end up adding this room to your gameplay, you can always lower it. You'll see in the screenshots toward the end of the video how high the TV is. I kind of regret that. I feel like I should have lowered it some, but if you like the way it is, you can keep it the way it is, and if you want to lower it, feel free to go ahead and lower it if you add it to your gameplay. And here we are at the screenshots. You see that the room, the loft bed, the portion under the loft bed has been rearranged. I had to move out the poof, and I placed the backpack really close to the desk, and I play tested this room to make sure that everything functions perfectly. You're gonna see how high the TV is. I should have lowered it a little bit, but if you like it the way it is, awesome. If you want to lower it, feel free to do so. If you want to add this room to your gameplay, it is available in the Sims 4 gallery. My origin ID is SimplyObsessed28. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I have missed you guys terribly, and it feels good to be back, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.